Tunggu saat diriku jauh menatap terang kisah ini. Hari-hari teruskan berlalu, membawa cerita tentang dirimu. Pergi hilang dan berlari untuk dapatkan sebuah mimpi. Adakah kau merasakan seperti yang ku rasa? Sepi yang telah membuatku kau kembali. Hari-hari teruskan berlalu, membawa cerita tentang dirimu. Pergi hilang dan berlari untuk dapatkan.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you!
Tes, kok sering mati ya? Pokoknya ini memang
Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going.
Dulu kau bilang kepadaku, kau takkan lagi pergi meninggalkan diriku. Dulu kau bilang kepadaku, kau takkan lagi menyakiti hatiku ini. Tapi mengapa kau ulangi lagi janji yang dulu pernah kita sepakati? Tapi mengapa kau ulangi lagi? Kau pergi tinggalkan aku. Kau curangi aku lagi kasih. Kau dustai aku lagi kasih. Mana semua janji manismu yang dulu kau ucap? Dulu kau bilang kepadaku, kau takkan lagi pergi meninggalkan diri.
Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine. Ready? And away we go!
Tapi mengapa kau ulangi lagi? Kau pergi tinggalkan aku. Kau curangi aku lagi kasih. Kau dustai aku lagi kasih. Mana semua janji manismu yang dulu kau ucap?
Sabar, sabar.
Ku tahu kau wanita yang pertama yang mampu membuat duniaku berharga. Coba lihat apa yang ku rasakan saat bersamamu. Kini tak ada lagi yang terindah, tak bisa membuat hariku berarti. Semua tentang dirimu kan ku kenal. Kaulah yang sempurna, yang pernah ku miliki. Tak pernah terlintas di benak kita tak berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selai ingatanku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti. Hanya kau selalu ada dalam setiap biji nafas dan jiwaku. Kini tak ada lagi yang terindah, tak bisa membuat hariku berarti. Semua tentang dirimu kan ku kenal. Kaulah yang sempurna, yang pernah ku miliki. Tak pernah terlintas di benak kita tak berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selai ingatanku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti. Hanya kau selalu ada dalam setiap biji nafas dan tak pernah terlintas di benak kita tak berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selai ingatanku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti. Hanya kau selalu ada dalam setiap biji nafas dan tak pernah terlintas di benak kita tak berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selai ingatanku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti. Hanya kau selalu ada dalam setiap biji nafas dan jiwaku.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. But for now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, doing us a great service. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear
Not long ago, some thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops. I am not without my doubts about the passengers' conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully, whatever other motives they may have. We are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was... I will discuss this with the However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours. When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end? That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up. And neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory. Great! So when do we... The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operation. I have already written your appointment letter, which the Special Ops Unit comprises.
What about me? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space.
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Well, traveler, let's move out.
More speed.
I know it's hard for you to understand what I'm going through.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you. And the appointment... I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
Tidak.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of.
Crush! Huh? Yeah.
There's more!
Eye for an eye!
To the fairy! There's more!
Speed of light!
Finally,
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course. But still, allow me to introduce myself. My name, I now formally cede the position of captain.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
Got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Toga...
More speed.
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own. But Captain, if we spread our troops too thin, we will...
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go.
Nowhere to hide.
How's this? How's this?
Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. I condemn you. Incinerate.
This will do!
Incoming. Let the show begin.
Crush.
I'm ready!
Eye for an eye.
Touche.
Cut down! Like this.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshi.
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rear guard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! Solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look up to us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and...
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey! What's the attitude? These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go. Let's dance. How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and but with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island? You bet! We sure showed that. Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you. A special mission? Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands. Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait?
no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Well, you're in luck, because this season veterans got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as a...
Wow! Where did you learn?
I read it in a novel from the I Publishing House. It was a long time ago.
You're seriously gonna use it?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning that you'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, it's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome. I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized...
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. So you better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! Your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Pepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been, let's take a break, then go check out these Archon war ruins.
했으면 되겠지.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart. Even I don't take them that seriously. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? All right then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage. But the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
This should be the place. But Sanganumio is right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Ya Allah. Tuh.
Speed of light!
Gimana jadi?
Incoming!
Pakai panah. Siapa lagi ya? Visir.
Behold, the princess and Div.
I'll protect us. Yikes! A huge lava drill! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Crush! Shudder! Freeze to the core! I condemn you!
Phew! Glad as monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Trail doing here? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Uh-huh.
Wow. This is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. Figured I'd stop by and...
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. Guess I came here for nothing.
Pepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's...
A god. Look,
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton!
Orobashi was the one who brought up our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person.
The Raiden Shogun?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island, since Orobashi's death, there has always been, when Orobashi attacked civilization, Shogun stood up and put a stop. But now that the Shogun is stripping... Alright, I'm heading back. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need. Hey, don't...
Pepe sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogun and Samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Rack and ruin!
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened?
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Most of the officers refuse to hand them over.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms, no! Let's go check on him.
Tahu kau wanita yang pertama yang mampu membuat duniaku berharga. Kau melihat apa yang ku rasakan saat bersamamu.
Just a moment. Let me get up. It's weird. I don't know where all my... Oh, right, yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, fighting Shogun's army at sea, taking on shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. They gave it to me and said that delusion. Oh God. So, what's the difference? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this. At first, I find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready. Grab mine. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right.
Hey, where are you going? Hey!
Time to scout.
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to seize all Duluth. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. Soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the... This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If there's... What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating them. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and...
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be... Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their I'm not going to stop you. But please, we have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you, too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? Why can't I think it over first? Fine.
Ada tanggung kia yang barat. bisa bermain admin HP ini. Coba pilih HP. Oke.
Let's go. Time is against us. More speed.
This one's well done. Cook this through.
More speed.
Over here! Let me amuse myself. Over here! The more, the merrier.
More speed.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit. Let the show begin.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers! Never get out of here alive!
I can.
This idiot must have a death wish! Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
More speed. Out of my sight. More speed. Beg for mercy. Shudder.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cup, just like a bubble on the water. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on.
Hey, calm down!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening?
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Iman's been wanting to ask you about something.
Am I? May people show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the... Study humans a while longer, my...
Hey!
What if I told you it was a secret? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so... The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some trip with their stronghold. I must... Well, anyway. That's Miya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But...
Hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something You've met her. I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes. The true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach you since the physical body will event and since the spirit is... The plane of euthymia. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving... This is the approach... You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liu's Archon.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt Decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save Abe. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents Abe's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision, not by talking?
You're a fast learner. Don't you realize that you have piqued her interest?
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just a...
Wait, you're leaving?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along. It is a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, it'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get...
Let's dance. begin. That time. That time. Come on, we can do it. To the tape. I'll protect us. of light!
What a workout! So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because...
What? Like the Volunteers to Barbados? Huh.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different... I have chosen the latter, because then my duty as her eternal servant is to...
Aw, Nico.
I'm only telling you this so you can... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for anti-Raiden Shogun...
There's a part 2?
Incoming!
Beg for mercy. Shudder!
Touche!
More speed. Crush!
Hey! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide!
Shudder! More speed.
Let the show begin.
More speed.
We're finally done.
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at...
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests!
Hari-hari teruskan berlalu, membawa cerita tentang dirimu. Pergi hilang dan berlari untuk dapatkan.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryo Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions in the Raiden Shogun,
So, what should we do?
it will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryo Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about?
When I say rebellion, if we manage to convince her, I'll give you a clue. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now.
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her? As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. They're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo...
Yes, that's
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, he reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than... How could he ever even dream of acting against the...
3 days. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it's falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, she will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary! Hana wasn't expecting to run it with lethal. You mentioned...
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her. As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with.
Okay, but...
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help.
Tentang dirimu kan ku kenang. Kaulah yang sempurna, yang pernah ku miliki. Tak pernah terlintas di benak kita tak berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selain kataku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's not a Tanuki. I'm so tired. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Wow, a ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shumatsu?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryo Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then, for a complete outside, but since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good...
more speed.
Homa! Homa! You there? It's us! We're back!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling.
So, it's still not over. I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot, I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily.
Alright, first let's go to Hanami. Yoimiya, we need an extra large fire. You sure came to the... As it happens, I made this but it's so powerful that I haven't... Don't forget, move well away from it. Don't worry, it's just a firework. Come on, what's the worst that could happen? We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yoimiya.
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Oh no, run! Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue. Is this really a good... anyway...
I'll keep this close.
Well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait for news from Siaran. I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looked... Here you go.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Kujiaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Kujiaya. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui and Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Kujiaya. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise.
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
You wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty. Yep. Let's catch up with her.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was you must find a way if you can get the Raiden Shogun to open. Take this with you as a farewell.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very... If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what... Or if you ever think about me,
Cut it out, boss lady. This isn't the...
I'm sorry.
Followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose, but if it turns out that you have...
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Strike! Beg for mercy.
You must.
Cut to the chase. Shut up!
I must.
Who goes there? Get them!
Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
Soldiers, quick!
I've lost. Brace yourself.
Beg for mercy. Motion to compel. Admissible. Crush.
Allow me to strike first.
Let's dance.
Flash.
Show me what you've got.
No turning back. Quiver. Freeze to the core.
Battle formation! Get them!
Beg for mercy.
I dare you.
Rack and ruin.
Train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane?
Master.
Go and ask
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne.
So this is how my documents went missing.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryo...
Yes, I have dealings with the
He just came right out and admitted it!
diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. So, when the champ, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi!
Yeah! He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty. It's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. You're a hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to master...
Selfishness? I am but safe.
It's okay. But his ego is getting...
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right, but I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way. But now I realize that the path of eternity is... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn and fute. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku Rishi.
Then you're the one behind all this? Way back in Rito,
A diplomat from Snezhnaya.
Sarah stormed off! You can say that again! Alright then.
Let's make haste.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
What did she do to Kujisara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora. Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah. So you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun. I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people, and they were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. Is that not the greatest on Almighty Shogun? Do correct? That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all these other mundane details you insist on mentioning. They're just necessary sacrifices. That's you. Stop me. For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me, and I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die.
Traveler!
Then I will... A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Detestable!
The odds are against us. Into the frozen void. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Give up. Rude. Tactless into the frozen void.
Eyes. Speed of light.
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Stronger than I thought. Right idea. Wrong time.
Wheel of life.
The pale flame smolders! Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
It's not.
Embrace your searing reckoning! Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will remain!
I'll remember that.
Eyes.
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
More speed.
Dance, my pretties! Embrace your searing reckoning!
Shudder.
Yeah!
Wow. Fast. Like.
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Life goes on.
Well met. I'll be back. With a vengeance.
Dance, my pretties!
Don't waste my time.
You wait! Dance, my pretties!
Is this the end of James Run?
Not even... will remain.
Incoming. Hit. Yeah. Ha. Hit.
Ah!
Ha. Okay, faster.
Who dares call me a witch?
Speed of light. Don't blink. Wow. Faster? Okay, faster.
Come, put up a fight.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Who dares? Let us cross swords. Crush a witch!
Speed of light.
So strong. But how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me, swear. If you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. Must be the Rising Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senor is gone. She got what she deserved. But Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the noshi? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. But if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. You barely Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
Yang pernah ku miliki tak pernah terlintas di benak kita telah berpisah karena kau.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? The guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own traveler. Your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the... So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
The odds are against us. Strike dead.
Life goes on.
This ends now.
Wow.
Evasion is futile.
Wow.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Oh, cold. So cold.
Strike dead.
What a sorry sight.
Nowhere to hide.
This ends now. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Your life is mine. Give up.
The victor has been decided.
You are an enemy that requires special.
Indulge my curiosity. Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Oh? If so, then you underact. Not so. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute individual ambition, what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have lost the traveler, there seems to be... So, I won't insist that you comprehend. That's right. Huh. Anyway, you're looking for a... So be it. Well then, you who... Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Evasion is futile. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. This ends now. Inferior. Strike dead.
Opening box of Adepti-Trix. Leo of Wow.
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Vengeance will be mine. Shudder. Good grief. Good grief. I'll be back. With vengeance. This ends now.
You wait.
Inferior.
Incoming.
Evasion is futile.
Don't blink.
I'll be fine.
Wow. Oh. Life goes on.
Strike dead.
Don't want to be sealed back up.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
We are all but one.
fascinating.
I walk away so far. Make me feel smile every time. It's been long time. You leave me without memories. Give me to say I believe, and I miss you in this time. And I'm looking for it's not to be forever.
S2.
I walk away since found you. Make me feel smile every time. It's been long time you leave me without memories. Give me to say I believe, and I miss you in the time. And I'm looking for it's not to be forever. And I miss you, and I want you. You always make me feel so right. And I miss you, and I need you. I don't know how to meet you. I know it's hard for you to understand what I'm going through. I believe, and I miss you in this time. And I'm looking for it's not to be forever. And I miss you, and I want you. You always make me feel so right. And I miss you, and I need you.
You want me on your team?
How to meet you. And I miss you. And I want you. I know it's hard for you to understand what I'm going through. Ku percaya kali ini ku rindu, dan ku harap kau untuk jadi yang terakhir.
Oh, ini.
Telah lama ku menanti sosok hadirmu di sisiku. Tetaplah di sini. Memandang wajahmu kembali, tak pernah ku bayangkan kau ada di sini.
bureaucratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart. Even I don't take them that seriously.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those— Oh? If so, then you underestimate— Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not— Individual ambition, what you might not realize, is that— Consider this. No one will lose— Rather, those who have lost— Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be— So, I won't insist. That's right. Anyway, you're So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Time. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I will mold you into the foundations
That's gonna
of
hurt in the
eternity.
morning! Shoot! I can't afford any more bandages! Let's light it up! Crush!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
More speed.
Strike dead.
Kayaknya itu harus kita selesaikan dia nih. Lihat dia aja ya.
Vision shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape! Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Inazuma shines eternal!
Let's spark things up a
Ready, steady, go!
Gaining the upper hand! No turning back!
Animal test 6308.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Stand clear. Swirl, Mark 2. Yeah.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
Come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis emulation.
The initial stage of my journey, or shoden, involves learning the 9-way sword slash and the foundations of the art of the polearm.
Weather is a hindrance. The thunder drowns out all other sounds, hampering my perception of the surrounding environment.
More. More speed.
Tentang dirimu kan ku kenang. Kaulah yang sempurna, yang pernah ku miliki. Tak pernah terlintas di benak kita telah berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selai ingatanku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti. Hanya kau selalu ada dalam setiap biji nafas dan tak pernah terlintas di benak kita telah berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selai ingatanku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti. Hanya kau selalu ada dalam setiap biji nafas dan jiwa. Tak pernah terlintas di benak kita tak berpisah, karena kau selalu hadir dalam selai ingatanku. Ku harap kau mengerti betapa sangat berarti. Hanya kau selalu ada dalam setiap biji nafas dan jiwaku.
weather is a hindrance. The thunder drowns out all other sounds, hampering my perception of the surrounding environment. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.